Hello, I'm Matthew with Quadstates Finishing. Today we're going to talk about the magic flow, and particularly we're going to talk about faults. With any 2K equipment, from time to time you're going to have a fault. The machine will alarm for a low flow of A, low flow of B, no flow of either one of those. And those things can be viewed as somewhat of a nuisance. They also can be viewed as something that protects you from having paint failures and costly repainting. And those faults occur, let's look at some things that we can do on the magic flow here. There's some stuff in the software that we can do to streamline our troubleshooting. So let's take a look at that. Okay, we have a no flow on A, or your resin side here. It's counting down to an automatic flush here in about 3 minutes. Okay, so we don't know what happened. We know that something's wrong on the A side is what it says. But what I'm going to tell you some stuff here today is that just because it says it's A, it might not necessarily be A. So we're going to take kind of a broader step back in our troubleshooting and try to determine where the fault is occurring and where the blockage is. So the primary areas that you're going to have any kind of blockage or any kind of issue on your system that's going to give you a fault are going to be your color valves right here, your flow meters right here and here, and then you have two check valves. We're going to start our troubleshooting with what I call the look and listen. With the system off, we're not in the paint mode, we're not in the flush mode. We're going to turn these ball valves right here, these three-way ball valves, from spray past off and down to calibrate. Now we're going to put a little tin underneath this calibrate port right here to make sure that if anything does come out that we catch it. So I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn the B side down as well. And then I'm going to open this valve. Okay? Does anything come out under pressure? You see a little bit coming out here on residual paint flow, but there's no pressure. If there's an issue with the color control valve up here, primarily your solvent valve or your air valve, you could have solvent that comes out right here when I do this, or you could have air. Either one of those two issues is going to give you issues on your A side. It probably won't give you a no flow on your A, but it'll give you some other alarm, such as a B minus alarm, low flow on your B side, because your B side can't catch up with your A. We'll do the same thing with the B side. We'll open that valve. Nothing. Okay, so now we know as far as a color control valve, those are good. No issues with your solvent valve or your air purge valve. Your dosing valve, there's no issue with your solvent valve over here that potentially that could be stuck open, pushing a bunch of solvent through your B side, spinning this meter extra fast and causing an alarm, an A minus alarm on the resin side.